thank the Chassan for giving us the opportunity for not having to say Tachma because of the Chassan. We are on a higher level, that we're not on the level of sin or anything negative because of the merit of the Chassan. So if the Chassan comes the next few days, we'll be able to enjoy this concept. Only 7 days. Okay, since today the Rambam speaks about sacrifice, there's an interesting thing called making mistakes you pay more for. What do you mean by that? If by mistake you designated 2 sin offerings because you thought that you need to bring 2 sin offerings for 2 sins you did. Let's say you ate something you shouldn't eat and you did something on Shabbos you shouldn't do. So you say, you know what, I'm bringing 2 sin offerings, and you bring it, you come to the Beis HaMikdash, all of a sudden the Kohen tells you, you're making a big mistake, you only have to bring 1 sin offering. Because the second sin that you thought you did is not eligible to bring a sin offering. So he has 2 animals. 2 he designated for his sin offering, but it only has to bring 1. What happens with the second animal? Could he go take it home now?
You take it home, you do another sin, you bring it back.
You do another sin and you bring it back.
Save it for your next sin. Save it for your next sin.
The Rambam says like this.
You get credit, Morris.
The Nimsa she'ene chayev el achas, if you're only liable for 1, yovi achas, 1 is your sin offering, and the second one you have to give as a donation to the Beis HaMikdash. In other words, you can't, it's a gift, it's not a sin.
Right.
But since you already in your mind designated it that you're going to give 2 animals as a sacrifice, even though it was designated a wrong presumption, because you thought that you sinned something that obligates you for 2 sin offerings, and really you only have to bring 1. But since in your mind you designated 2, so the 1 you bring as a sin offering, and the second you give as a gift to the Hashem as a sacrifice as a gift. The same thing is not only an animal. If you designate, let's say, a certain amount of money for sacrifice, you say, I'm bringing 2 sin offerings, and you realize you only have to bring 1. All the rest of the money goes for donation. The same thing in anything holy like that. Let's say someone thinks he has to do a mitzvah and does twice. Once you designated the amount, I remember my father once told me that when we were younger, we used to, like every Shabbos, someone else used to sponsor the Kiddush for the show. And one Shabbos, my father sponsored it, and there was leftover food. You know, leftover. So my father said to me, listen, when you give something to the shul, you don't take it home. So even if there's leftover food, you don't take it home. The shul, either someone will eat it tomorrow, or they'll give it to someone else, but you don't take whatever you give to Hashem. You don't take, either you thought you need double the amount of food and you only needed this, so they'll give it to poor people, or they'll give it to the guys that want breakfast tomorrow or lunch the next day. But you should take home things that you gave to a shul. It's a pastish, it doesn't fit. Unless you need it for Sheva Brachas, which is different, because Sheva Brachas is also a mitzvah, and tonight is Shmuel and Shoshana, Shin Sheva Brachas. So everyone is welcome to join them. There's plenty of food, and Hashem should bless the Chassan and Kala for many, many good, healthy days.
Amen.
And remember, if you make a mistake and you give her 2 gifts, you can never get it back. This is how it is. Whatever you give to your wife is forever. You can never say, oh, you meant this.